All right, so I'm going to show you a quick circuit that you can do at home with no weight, or if you want, you can do it with one dumbbell, weight of your choosing. There'll just be one exercise that we're going to use a weight for, or as I said, you can do it with no weight. And this is a metabolic conditioning circuit. So we're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds. One of the exercises are push-ups. We're going to do 3 types at 20 seconds each. So, but everything else is 30 seconds, and you'll repeat the circuit twice after a minute rest. So you can get a nice little workout in under 10 minutes. So the first one we're going to do is, it's a narrow stance, goblet squat, and I'm going to use a weight, and as I said, you do not have to use one if you don't have one, or you can hold something heavy, and you're going to be in your squat position. Narrow stance, you're not going to be out really wide. You want your feet in a little bit closer. Toes, if whatever's comfortable for you, you can have them turned out slightly. You're going to hold the weight just like this, right at your chest, and you are going to just descend into your squat. Hips go back. All right, so you always want to start into a squat, pushing the hips backward. You do not want to squat through the knees first. It's hips go back. So we're going to start 30 seconds now. So we're going to go down, and when I go down, I press up through my heels to come up using my glutes, and I'm engaging my core at the bottom. It protects my back and also helps me come up. And you want to always make sure that you're breathing. You do not want to hold your breath. And you do nice, you always want to do it as quickly as you can, but keeping good form. So you never want to just do it as fast as you can and be sloppy. We always want to be safe. Knees want to track over the toes, so try to keep your knees over your feet. Don't let them go in. And just remember, push the hips back. So we'll do a few more. Already my heart rate's starting to come up. I'll do one more, and I'm going to put the weight down. Next are going to be the push-ups. We're going to do 3 types of push-ups, 20 seconds each. We're going to do a decline, a close grip, and then a regular. So you can get a chair or a bench. You're going to put your feet up on to the chair or the bench, and you're going to be in push-up position, core is tight, staying nice and long through the spine, and 20 seconds. We're going to push up using the arms, not letting the hips drop, keeping the core tight, protects the back. You can always put your knees on top of a low bench as well, and put your hands down onto the floor. So we're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to come down and do a close grip. Close grip, I'm going to do it on my knees. Hands are together. I usually like to put them in a diamond, finger and thumb are touching. And I'm going to keep my elbows close to my side. This is going to work those triceps, the back of your arm. So you're going to, again, 20 seconds. And you're going to come down, keeping your head in line with the spine. Core is engaged. So my hips do not drop. Notice that I'm using my arms to raise and lower my body. Hips are not getting into it. And I'm not bowing to the ground, which is very common if you're somewhat new to push-ups. So you want to keep your elbows close. We're going to do 2 more, 20 seconds, and then we're going to go to a regular push-up. So arms are out. You can come all the way up on your toes, or you can stay down on your knees. Either way, your core is engaged. So I'm going to stay down on my knees. And remember, you always want to keep breathing. And I am, because I'm also starting to breathe heavy now. So, pushing up through the arms, What you do not want to do is bring your head to the mat. Okay, it's all through the arms, chest, shoulders, and back. That's good. All right, the next exercise are plank kick-throughs. So you're going to come into a plank position in a high plank, arms under the shoulders, core is engaged, and you're going to rotate and kick the leg through the other side. Now you can get, if you want more of a challenge, you can lift one arm. And again, if you want to go as fast as you can. Now if that's too hard for you, you can just touch a little bit to the side, rotating your hips. So it's working your core, it's working your obliques, it's also working your shoulders. And again, you want to do this for 30 seconds. So you're rotating, using a lot of core. I'm going to do one more. Good. Whew. Okay. Next are, I call them up, up, down, downs. So you're going to go from a plank position. You can do this on your knees as well. And you're going to come down, and then you're going to come back up. But then you're going to alternate which arm you're starting with and going down. So you're not always starting with the same arm. Again, keeping your core here nice and tight. You don't want your hips to sag, and you don't want your butt up in the air. So you want to stay nice and long through the spine. And again, you want to go as fast as you can for 30 seconds. And breathe. Good. All right, and the last one are called total body extensions. And these are a great exercise to do in lieu of burpees, or if you don't want to do any exercise where you're jumping. A total body extension, legs are hip width apart. You're going to come back into a squat, so your hips go back, and you're going to come up, raise your arms, and come up on your tiptoes. So again, we're going to do it quickly, 30 seconds. Uses a lot of muscles. It's a good all-around exercise. Get your heart rate up, going up on your tiptoes. So it's a great exercise. It's low impact, so it's easy. You can modify it. You can make the movements smaller if you need to. If you want to get really fancy and challenge yourself, you could do a little jump at the end if you want, but normally you just go up on your toes. So we're going to do 3 more. 2, 3, and we will rest. So we're going to take a rest for 1 minute, and then you'll repeat the circuit again. So as you see, get your heart rate up. It's a good workout, and hopefully you'll give it a try and let me know how you like it. Thanks.